Hey, welcome back. New stuff. Ordered 2 seats. They're just pretty run-of-the-mill seats, but because I'm on a budget, obviously, but they should do the job. And I got another little surprise delivery today, but I'll start pulling this apart. Now the piece de resistance. Big bits and stickers. New bling. So the seats are SAS Rally Pros, or SAAS, I don't know how you pronounce it. Australian company. They're sort of entry-level seats. Full fiberglass seat. They're 12 kilos or something like that. And the harnesses from a company called Full Bore. And made in Oz as well, which is also nice. Trying to keep it local, even though we don't have that much manufacturing anymore. But it's good to find some stuff that's still made locally. And they're SFI rated as well, so that's all I need really for this setup. Bright, crazy colour. But they have other colours of their harnesses. I think they were like $160 each or something for full 5-point harness. Fixed back seats, but they come with mounting. I'm so happy with how good they fit. Holds my butt in there. I can still swing my arms around. So pretty good for a budget. The harnesses and the seats times 2 were still under $1,000, so you know, and they're a pretty main thing. You need a good seat. Might just hang in here for the rest of the day. Alright, so straight off the bat, it sits super low, which it would obviously because the driver's seat's mounted up high anyway. So I guess what I need to do now is sit in the original seat and see just the height and everything and see where I want to be, because I want to at least see the top of the bonnet and then work out how high up I need to come up with these ones. So it's just under 100 mil from my head to the top of the roof with the factory seat. The racing seat actually has more height adjustment in it also, about 15 or so mil by the looks. So I picked up some 75 mil galvanized box section from the hardware. Because of the extra height that's in the racing seat mounting already, this should get me by, because I didn't want to go too tall and make it a bit unstable. So that should be fine with that, and the extra that's on there. This should do the trick. So I'll just mount it across the mounts. That'll give me my extra height that I need. Cut it on a bit of a taper so I can easily get my bolts in both ends. It's basically like fence post box section. So it's not the thickest wall stuff, but I'll reinforce it to compensate for that anyway, with a bit of pipe or something between the two. I'm a bit rusty on a welder. I'm a lot rusty on a welder. Actually, I haven't welded for ages, and when I used to, I wasn't very good. But I've got a little mini MIG here now, and I've been getting a bit of practice in, so hopefully that'll get us by. But yeah, time to start making up these mounts. Fail. Lesson of the day, kids. Measure 4 times, cut twice. So this is the issue I'm dealing with here. Mounted in, all sweet. Yep, and then I sat in it, I was like, something's not right. Yeah. Look where the steering wheel sits. It's on the piss. So I f***ed up. It's about 50 mil off center, the seat. So here's the factory seat. Look at that. Offset. Gah. Why didn't I check that? I just assumed that it'd be mounted in the bloody centre. So I've marked the centre line of the seat and then how offset it is. That's pretty much 50 millimeters. Stupid BMW. Stupid offset. Poor Beamer. Daddy's fault for not checking his measurements twice. Oh well. You know what happens when you assume. Alright, well I guess I'll just class this one as a prototype. Guess better do it all again. Well, that took longer than expected. I got so caught up worrying about my height that I didn't think to check my lateral measurements. But we got there, and they feel good. So yeah, it ended up taking days instead of hours. By the time I'd worked out the welder, and then I made the first one, screwed that up, did it again, and then I decided to add holes because drift car. There's 10 holes each mount, so I had to hole saw 20 holes. Measure, dummy fit, cut, drill, remeasure, dummy fit, properly fit, and then done. But yeah, I make mistakes like anyone. Feels good. Position feels good. Like to the wheel. I've got that much adjustment anyway, and the gear stick. Still got a bend in the knee where the clutch is. That's important. You need to have that. I generally like sitting pretty close to a steering wheel anyway, but I've got adjustment. I can just still, using the holes in the seat, I can still adjust back anyway. It's a bit lower than it was, which is nice for a drift car. You want to sit a bit lower, but I can still see the bonnet, which is awesome. That's how I like to have it. Everyone's different, so but I've got it set up the way I want to have it, and the passenger seat can be adjusted as well. But yeah, it's good I got these mounted in now because now I know how far back I need my cage to be. It's going to be a pretty basic cage, mainly just to mount the harnesses to, and for a hoop over the top in case I put this thing on its lid, which is unlikely, but anything's possible with me. But it's good. I had fun. I'm even happy now that they're actually in. It was a bit stressful for a while. It sucks a bit I don't have a workshop. I've got to do all this in the backyard, but I'm doing the best I can. Thanks heaps for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!